Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be showing you how I've been able to raise 100 broilers from a day old to day 17. The first day is the arrival when I went to get the chicks from the market, and as you can see this is 50-50, that's 100. So now I brought them to the farm, although I used tarpaulin for the bedding, which is actually not advisable. You understand? Because the reason why it's not advisable is because it does not absorb. Anyway, this is my first time doing this, so I'm growing and I'm learning every day. So the first thing I do is to count the numbers of birds that are in the carton. So from my counting is 25 on this segment. Is it has two halves, 25 on the left, 25 on the right in one carton, making it 50 cartons. Making it 50 chicks in one carton rather. So in two cartons, that's 100 birds. That's the first thing you do when you arrive. You confirm the numbers of birds that you ordered. But luckily for me, I got three extra. So that was the bonus. So three extra, that's 103 birds in total. Wow, I think that's quite impressive. That's quite impressive. So I've confirmed the first. I think I counted 52 in this carton. Yeah, I think I counted 52 in this carton. And the other carton, I think it was 51. Yes. But however, everything is 103 actually. You can see they're very active, very, very excited because they've traveled for a very long distance in the carton. So coming out for the first time, be like, oh my god, life is good indeed. So you can see them, they're playing around. The first thing you should give them is not food, but make sure you give them water. But in the water, add glucose into it. Their type of glucose, this is going to replenish their energy. And param, as you can see, this is on day 17. Day 17 of raising them from day one. So this day 17, that about 2 weeks and 3 days. So you can see it's quite impressive. So when I took the weight of these birds, yeah, they were quite very, very impressive. You can see them, they're still active. So by this time, I've changed the tarpaulin to wood shavings. So it's wood shavings that is on the floor of as they are bedding, and still at day 17 they are still on their starter feed. Yeah, 5-10, they're still on their starter feed. So I decided to take their weight. You can see this one, looking at how big it is on the 17th day. It's actually weighing 970. Can you imagine? Almost a kg on day 17. So I decided to take another bet to try, you know, to also take its weight. Then the second bed is actually looking big, but it's weighing 960. Wow. So this is the third bed. You can see it. This is going for 872. Wow, grams. This is another one, you know, also going for 970. So you can see they are very, very close to 1 gram. 1 kg. So this is very impressive for 17 day. Wow. So my advice is let everyone be careful. As a starter, don't use tarpaulin to raise your bed for the brooding period because they could react to it and you know. But luckily for me, I didn't have any loss. None died. They all survived. So this is the machine I'm going to be using to process it once it's 6 weeks. By then, it should have been about 2.5 kg thereabout. So guys, kindly hit the subscribe button if you find this video helpful, and as well to get notified when we drop new content. Please stick with us as we grow. Thank you guys.